As y'all are well aware, I've spent a lot of the last 10 years talking shit about Donald Trump, okay? But based on the events recently in Washington, D.C., um, I have to come clean and say thank you, Donald Trump, because the fact is, I've left my apartment twice in the last 11 years, okay? Over the last 11 years, twice. Uh, because this city, until Donald Trump cleaned it up, was a hellscape of hellfire, plus whatever else has hell in it. Um, Not just me, nobody left their apartments. You'd look out your window and it'd be just sidewalks, little dust bunnies or whatever. If they weren't getting mugged or murdered, I didn't notice. So twice I've left my apartment twice to eat at a restaurant. First time I was gonna go. This is 11 years ago. I was gonna go to Bowtie down the street from where I lived. Not a great menu, very limited. I probably would have gotten the fried rice. Go walk out of my apartment, and I'm like, man, I'm doing it. I'm walking out. I'm going to go to a restaurant and eat like we used to in this country when it was a country. Uh, Open the door. Started walking through the door, and then boom, 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 boom. Four gunshots to my head. Two guys on either side of me just do 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 do. Boom, dropped me right to the ground. And then started the stabbings. That's what these people do. He just kept stabbing me until there's just blood everywhere. I couldn't say anything. Didn't go to Bowtie. Got back in my house. Said fuck that. You just cannot leave your apartment in this city. 4 years later, I said, you know what? I can't live like this. I'm not going to live like this. And said, you know what? I'm just going to pop down to the Giant Hot Bar. You pay a lot extra because it's by weight, and you want to get those mashed potatoes. But I said, you know what? Enough's enough. No one's going to shoot me in the head 4 times again. That's not going to happen. They'd make a movie about me if that happened. Got out fine, started walking down the street. Boom, I turned. I didn't know flamethrowers were real. I thought they were just the army men. You know, the plastic army. I didn't know flamethrowers were actually real. Thought they were made up, either the army men or like cartoons. But the funny thing about a flamethrower is if you're in DC and somebody's using one on you, which happens most of the time, that's what Trump won't tell you. Is if they're shooting you, which will 100% be the case. You're staying straight at it. It's like a center fielder sometimes has a trouble with the fly ball coming right at him. You can't really get perspective where it is. You're like, well, how close is this flame coming to me? Is it? And then I was just burnt to a crisp. First degree burns covered 100% of my body. I lost both of my legs. Sawed off both of my arms, and then ran away. Cowards. Cowards. That's what they are. And then, like an idiot, I tried it again a year or two later. Found myself. This is kind of funny. A couple of thugs were making me jackhammer the concrete, that sidewalk, to dig a hole to bury me in. And first of all, it was. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was boiling hot out there. You know I don't like the heat. It was 150 degrees. It was probably 92. It was roasting. I made a joke. I said, can I fill this with water first so I could jump in and cool off? And they didn't like that. So then I panicked. I said, oh, don't worry about it. I can't swim anyway. They really didn't like that. And boom, 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 face down in the hole. As they're throwing the concrete that I had jackhammered up. They're throwing it on top of me. What can I do? I mean, I was like, you move to this city. One of them One of them made the point of reading where the red fern grows to me. Those dogs never made it to Chick-fil-A. Scurried back inside, haven't left since. Until, thank you, President Trump. As soon as I'm done with this, when I hit stop, boom, I'm going out to a restaurant. For the first time, I'm leaving my apartment without getting my head shot 4 fucking times, or getting a flamethrower, turn my body into like a pizza you leave in your oven after you come home drunk, or face down, riddled with bullets in a hole that I jackhammered myself, or dug. Not gonna happen. So I just want to say I'm sorry for all the shit I talked on you all these years, and thank you. Good night, America.